All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites, you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try me on the mission. Telling Israel to repent before your time is up. Every city on the corner in your hood is where you finding us. Casting out imaginations, Christians might not like it, but we raising up an army exceedingly, we are rising up. We all about the mission, we living until the kingdom come. Destroyed for lack of knowledge, so that's what we here to give up. Listen for the people, cause although we have no equal, we out here living so evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you
pull up that Evian, yeah, pull that up. Mekhi, read the parts that you had highlighted. I'm gonna show y'all something. Cause hey, we can read now. Yep, we can read now.
The Evian Conference was convened 6 to 15 July 1938 at Evian-les-Bains, France, to address the problem of German and Austrian Jewish refugees wishing to flee persecution by Nazi Germany.
So this is what they always pushing, right? Okay, go ahead.
It was the initiative of United States President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who perhaps hoped to obtain commitments from some of the invited nations to accept more refugees, although he took pains to avoid stating that objective expressly.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Scroll down. The conference was ultimately doomed, as aside from the Dominican Republic,
the DR,
delegations from the 32 participating nations failed to come to any agreement about accepting the Jewish refugees fleeing the Third Reich.
Ain't nobody want to touch them, right? All right. Go to the next. Go to what I got next. All right. Blow that up.
Trujillo offered to bring into the Dominican Republic many new foreigners who would solve two problems at once. They would infuse new light blood into the Dominican nation. The people Trujillo planned to bring to the Dominican Republic were Jewish refugees from Germany under Hitler.
Now remember, then nobody else want to touch them. Go ahead.
And he now offered 100,000 visas to them. The United States supported Trujillo's offer. Trujillo's solution, offered at the 1938 Evian Conference, provided a way to get some refugees to safety without causing political problems for President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who faced intense pressure to stay out of the conflict.
Go down.
So it was set. Trujillo reserved 26,000 acres of his own land along the north coast, which conveniently enough he had appropriated in the preceding years at Susa. Strict limits on the numbers of married immigrants suggested Trujillo's real intention to encourage Jews to marry Dominicans and continue whitening the country.
Hey, get that in Hosea. Go ahead, read on. Go to the next one. Because we gotta conquer. I know what I'm bringing out, and we gotta conquer that stupid thought that some of our people have. Go ahead, read on.
Blanqueamiento or whitening is a social, political, and economic practice used in many post-colonial countries in the Americas and Oceania to improve the race.
Go scroll down, or go to the next slide. Okay, now let's get a little bit of understanding of who this Trujillo was. Right, go ahead.
In the Museum of Dominican History and Geography, the personal effects of Rafael Leonidas Trujillo Molina are on display. Among them is a small shiny case containing light pancake makeup, which he used every day to smooth and lighten his complexion. The general, so proud of his looks, with every hair in place, was denying the one aspect of his appearance he could not change: a skin color darker than what he believed would have won him acceptance among the upper class of Dominican society. Trujillo's grandmother was Haitian. His family was a lower middle class one, making their home in the town of San Cristobal, half an hour west of Santo Domingo.
Next. Scroll down. For example.
For example,
This is going back to Black Yamento. Go ahead.
past demographics of Puerto Rico were heavily black and Indian influenced because the country partook in the slave trade. And
That's
was,
not exactly or the only reason. Second Ezra 13 shows us that the Northern Kingdom came on this side of the earth. Go ahead.
and was simultaneously home to many indigenous groups. Therefore, understanding Blancamiento as it relates to modernization is then understood.
Okay, next one. We almost do it.
Scroll down.
Scroll down. Yep.
As a guidance in the direction.
Hold on. Scroll down. Okay, modernization.
Modernization then happened as described by Wade as the increasing integration of blacks and Indians into modern society, where they will mix in and eventually disappear, taking their primitive culture with them.
Taking what?
Taking their primitive culture with them.
Now, there's a people that say they us, though, right? Go ahead.
This kind of implementation of Blancamiento takes place in societies that have historically always been led by white people, whose guidance would carry the country away from its past, which began in Indianness and slavery, with hopes of promoting the intermixing of bodies to develop a predominantly white-skinned society.
So that's why the purpose of it. Now, let's get the next one.
So he was promoting genocide amongst his people.
Well,
right.
Yeah. This one in one last slide. Just read the top part. What up?
Raphael. No, I can't see this left side. Pull it up on the screen. Rafael Leonidas Trujillo Molina, nicknamed El Jefe, the chief or the boss, was a Dominican dictator who ruled the Dominican Republic from February 1930 until his assassination in May 1961.
Okay, next one. I just wanted y'all to know who he is. Now, I found this because I was interested in, okay, who is this guy? Right? That he's the only one that agreed to let them over here. To the land, right? Okay.
Cut off.
It's cut off. We can't see it.
Zoom out a little bit, just a little bit. It's cut off.
We can't see the left side. Yeah, change the font or something.
Zoom out. Scroll to the left.
I think on that screen it's a little better. You can make it out.
Yeah. Hey,
make it out.
Read the top two lines and then we scroll it down.
Is Trujillo a Haitian? Yep. Trujillo is a Haitian. His full name is Rafael Leonidas Trujillo Molina, and he was fourth child of Jose Trujillo Valdez and Julia Molina Chevalier. The bastard killed some 30,000 Haitian people, while his grandmother, Mama Julia's mother, was 100% Haitian.
Scroll down. Hold on a second.
Spy.
Yeah. The maternal. Yeah, just read from Trujillo's mother.
Trujillo's mother, Alta Gracia, married Jose Pepito Trujillo Valdez in 1885. Trujillo's maternal grandparents, Alta Gracia's mom and dad, were Luisa Ercina Chevalier and Pedro Molina. Luisa, Rafael Trujillo's grandmother, is Haitian. She is the daughter of Dieta Chevalier, a Haitian who settled in San Cristobal during the 1822 to 1844 Haitian occupation.
Now, to pay attention to this right here.
Jose Trujillo Valdez, Rafael Trujillo's father, is the son of Jose Trujillo Montegas, a Spanish spy who was in the Dominican Republic after the annexation of Spain, and Silvaria Valdez. Here's another cool thing I found out. The Trujillos were of pure Spanish blood who gave themselves the task of conquering and colonizing the New World.
Now, go back to the very first slide. No, wrap it up here. Go back to the very first slide. You got that, and I also won Genesis 49:3. Go ahead. No. The excerpt from the book. The excerpt from the book. The first page. Not that one. The other one.
That's it right there.
Yep. Pull that one up. I think it's the middle part that I want, Micaiah.
The people Trujillo planned to bring to the Dominican Republic were Jewish refugees from Germany under Hitler.
Stop. Let's read Genesis 49.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 3.
Simeon and Levi. That's what I want.
Okay, got you.
I want
5.
Is it 5? Okay, I'm sorry.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 5.
Read one first.
Verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
What time frame is this for?
In the last days.
The last days. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
All of them are brothers. But who lives on the island together? Simeon and Levi. So in the last days, it was already told where they would be.
Right.
So who are these people they bringing over?
Imposters.
These are not the real Jews. These are not the real Jews. And the man that was responsible for bringing them over, what was he?
He was a spy, a Spanish
conquistador. Your enemies. Your enemies.
To this day.
He was an Edomite. Okay? Now, get that in Hosea.
Hosea chapter 7 and verse 8.
No, I'm about the dry breast.
Oh, got you. Hosea chapter 9 and you want from verse 11? Yep. Hosea chapter 9 and verse 11. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird, from the birth and from the womb and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet will I bereave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yea, woe also unto them when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in some pleasant place. But Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer.
Bring forth his children to who?
To the murderer.
That's who those people are. That's who those people are that came into the land. Go ahead.
Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb and dry breasts.
And that's for all you conspiracy theorists that think that, so that means they all Edom that's down there. They all white. No.
All praise.
To this day.
So, we can read now, and we can piece things together.
I promise y'all, you know, Kanye West keeps saying 12 tribes of Judah and African Americans, the blacks with the Israelites. Guess what? That's true. But he's forgetting a whole 10 tribes.
Right.
Northern Kingdom are Israelites as well. When I say Northern Kingdom, I'm talking about you Hispanics, you Latinx, you Hispanic, non-white, white, non-identifying, Caucasian, halfless. Y'all confused. But y'all the Israelites.
That's right. Así es.
So, we're going to start off in the Northern Kingdom corner. What we got? What we
sir.
got?
All praises.
Bueno, mi gente, tenemos un artículo de hoy en la guarida de los leones.
You going to interpret from? Can you interpret?
Interpret?
What? Hey, make sure you say it in both after
Absolutely.
you get done.
Yes,
so
sir.
we
Yes,
don't
sir.
lose the whole crowd.
Yes, sir. Ahí dice, el 12 de octubre del 1492 inició del Holocausto Europeo contra los pueblos indígenas de América Latina. So in other words, what that's bringing out is the fact that 1492 was the beginning of the Holocaust against what? The Northern Kingdom of Israel, and it's never ended. It's ongoing.
Damn.
Ongoing.
That's a true fact. A lot of people, we like to say 1619.
Right.
How can you, but we know we say Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue
Absolutely.
in 1492.
Yes, sir.
So how they ain't part of this?
Right.
Hey, that's a great point.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, make sure you read the first two articles.
Absolutely.
I mean, first two.
First two paragraphs?
Yeah.
Yep. Dice, triste recuerdos trae...
Wait, hold on. Why you don't read it? He translates.
Right.
He fluent.
Okay.
I understand some of it.
Yes, sir. Triste recuerdos trae a Nicaragua el 12 de octubre 1492. So, in Nicaragua, it's always a sad day. The 12th of October is always a very sad day in Nicaragua. Cuando el navegante del Imperio Español Cristóbal Colón llegó a América, iniciando dominio de los territorios y el genocidio de los pueblos indígenas. Why? Because on that day, on 12th of October, that's when Christopher Columbus started the genocide in Nicaragua. That's what that's bringing out. It says, un verdadero y brutal holocausto, sin usar bombas atómica. So this was a Holocaust and a genocide without the use of atomic bombs, people. Dice, ni cámaras de gas, asesinando a unos 65 millones de personas. So what happened? We have 65 million of our brothers and sisters that were murdered from that day on. And just Nicaragua.
65 million?
Yes, sir.
In Nicaragua?
Yes, sir.
God.
Hey,
Dog.
that's
Yes, sir.
bigger than 6 million,
Right.
right?
Yeah, right.
This is 10
Can I
times.
say
This is
something on that?
Sheesh.
I'm gonna say it in Spanish and then translate it.
Yes, sir.
Es más importante nuestra gente recuerda esta historia porque say that 65 million.
Yep, 65
65
millones.
millones personas
Yep.
muertos. Esta es la historia de la Biblia. Nuestra gente necesita recuerda
Así
tu
es.
historia.
Así es.
Esta es historia acuerda la Biblia.
That's right.
Read.
Así es. So, mira, es tiempo ahora que
I didn't even
volvamos a
translate it. I was
renacer.
just saying. I ain't
Yes, sir.
translating,
Go
but
ahead.
what I was saying
Yes,
is
sir.
this is our history. Like 65 million of our people
Absolutely.
died, and they don't even know. Like our people don't remember what our history is, and they need to understand that it's in the Bible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Dice, solo en Nicaragua fueron asesinados entre 500 y 600 mil nativos, según varios historiadores. Ese fue el precio, la codicia del imperio español. So this is the price that we paid to be what? To come alongside and be friends with the so-called friends we had over in Spain. But what Isabella and Ferdinand were looking for were not that at all. Ese que pagaron los indígenas del continente que los conquistadores llamaron después Latinoamérica. So what it's saying here, after those murders took place, after our people went through the genocide, it was later named Latin America. That's when it was later named. Yeah, go ahead and scroll down. Scroll down. So we have 500,000 as well. Scroll down. Keep going. Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep going. Right there. Ahí dice, la resistencia indígena inició también el 12 de octubre en el 1492. So, when they came in to conquer Northern Kingdom, they were met with resistance as well.
Right.
So, we have both sides of the coin. Dice, no es cierto que los indígenas estaban felices de recibir a un nuevo Dios. So, what's going on? The story that we get is that
New
what?
gods.
That we were accepting of these new gods, right? This Christianity, this Catholicism.
Right.
But the truth is that the indigenous brothers and sisters we had in Nicaragua were not happy with what was going on and the receiving of a new God, these new idols.
Right. Hey, play that video I just posted in the Lionz Den group. I want to add something to what you're bringing out real
Yes,
quick.
sir. Absolutely.
Deacon Isaac want us to play this. Hopefully, hey, let's see. The Deacon, whenever the Deacon speak, we want to make sure we bring it out.
Hallelujah. That's right.
Hey, ain't it? Is it still Latin Week month? No, that was last month.
Last month.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's
last month.
February.
ASI.
Hold on. Go to the top. Start at the top. One. He said, read. Let me read the top of it. All right, read what that say.
Says ABC News anchor refers to indigenous people as creatures in reference to Native American Heritage Month.
So this is what we want y'all to understand. Northern Kingdom, y'all think y'all better than your brothers. Guess
Right.
what? They look at y'all the same exact way. Press play on that video real quick. Press play on the video.
Might have to scroll down. I thought I saw one.
Okay, there you
Is that
go.
it?
Yeah, that's the playable link.
Unmute. Unmute it.
Make it big. We showing y'all what we showing y'all that y'all suffer the same curses. The soldiers just brought it out. 66 million of us were murdered in Nicaragua. And I think the next number you said was what, 550 million, something like that? I thought that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's
Golly,
ongoing numbers.
that's
So these are
crazy.
it's ongoing because if you look at what Christianity is doing today,
Right. And the reservations,
absolutely,
the Trail of Tears, all of that.
All of that.
The numbers are endless.
absolutely.
Endless. Press play.
Celebrating Native American Heritage Month. When we come back and look at indigenous creatures taking Hollywood and pop culture by storm.
Wow. That's what the white man is calling you, a creature.
She can try to even fix it. I mean, it's terrible.
Calling y'all creatures. Hey, man, y'all stop labeling yourselves Hispanic white.
Exacto. That's
Right.
That's
Whatever it is.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. They'll do it too. they'll try to appease to the white man, thinking, okay, well, you know what? If I can just get on his good side,
right?
As we all see.
Hey, Northern Kingdom today ain't no different than Shaq and all of these other brothers that we're looking at now, because they look at Southern Kingdom like y'all niggas, but because they got stores, they got restaurants, they got all this, so now they assimilate to Esau society, and when they see us, they like, me no negro, that's their favorite thing.
Hey, to go along with that, to further ingrain them with that, whenever I was working in the criminal justice system, it didn't matter how light or dark you were. You could be dark as these curtains right here. If you came in with a Hispanic last name, your race on the rap sheet was white. Every time.
Wow.
Every single time.
Dang.
So I'd be looking at them like,
what?
So it's automated.
But I see it as part of the social conditioning where they separate us, literally.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
You sitting, me and Lahad sitting next to each other. He got the Hispanic last name, I got the Negro last name. They're going to put him down as white. Mm-hmm.
That's just one layer of it, too, because we start looking at the different, religions and, stuff that we go over week in and week out, day in and day out. And it just gets, it gets worse.
Right.
Sure.
Go ahead, finish that article.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said,
got 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. La invasión del imperio hispano, portugués o inglés. So they involved. We got the Spanish, Portuguese, and the English that were all involved. Dice, hubo exterminio porque ellos se enfrentaron porque rechazaban la invasión, de la destrucción de sus cultivos, de la expropiación de su tierra. In other words, they didn't want their land to get exploited, but we're seeing now their land gets exploited. Anything that comes out, whether it's fruits, coffee, right? Any agricultural, music, movies, anything that goes out is going to be resold to them depending on what the American dollar has set. So unfortunately, that's what we're going through now. But this is just to darle una información a nuestra gente del Reino del Norte, ¿verdad? Que nosotros somos de las 12 tribus de Israel. Hay que despertar, hay que unirnos con la tribu de Judá, de Benjamín y de Levi, que somos hermanos unidos. Hermanos unidos.
Right.
Así es.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so y'all, we on the Lion's Den, but we gonna take you. What are the elephants den?
The rhinos did.
Rhino del Norte forever.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. I.U.I.C has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. I.U.I.C, we deliver the truth.